Hello, adventurers! So this travel vlog is going to be a little bit different than usual because the whole trip was kind of on ice, no pun intended, once you see the rest of the video, because when the time came for us to go to Prescott, we actually weren't sure if we were going to go because there was going to be a snowstorm, and so we weren't totally sure that we wanted to drive on ice. So we were going back and forth if we were going to, if we weren't going to, what the weather was doing. But as I was getting myself ready, my grandma, my aunt, and my mom were trying to figure out a way that we could all go to youth camp and still be safe on the roads, which that is a major concern when you're traveling. You have to make sure that you're always safe and you're always taking the best precautions to make sure that you're not going to put yourself in danger as much as you're able to, because of course some things are unavoidable, but you try to make sure that you stay safe as best you can. So as I was getting myself ready, they were looking at the weather and seeing what we could do. The youth group was going to leave later in the day because of kids going to school and parents getting off work and all of that stuff. So we decided that if we can get ready, get everything packed right away and leave within the hour of them telling me that, then we could probably beat the storm and make sure that we're on roads that are safe for traveling. So the reason that this intro is coming after the video for the Prescott trip is because I had absolutely no time to do any sort of intro. We ended up packing our stuff and literally just heading out the door. I videoed what I could in our packing so that you guys could see what's in the bag and what I took for landscape photography on while I'm there, and we just hightailed it out of there. The whole weekend was actually pretty much the same way. We were so busy doing different activities and making sure that everything was good for the campers and all of that, and for me, making sure my cousins were good throughout the whole trip. So I ended up just getting some fun clips for you guys to see the beauty of Prescott and what we went through, because the trip actually ended up being just a whirlwind. So I hope you guys have fun seeing everything that we got to see and the beauty of the nature that was in Prescott, because it was absolutely breathtaking. Let's go. Alright, let's take a look in the bag. So in here we have what looks like the 17 to 40 millimeter, my wide angle, always helpful. And then we have 24 to 105. And then of course my portrait lens, 50 millimeter 1.2 lens, and a flash just in case I need to fill in shadows. Then up front, gotta make sure that I have my 10-stop neutral density filter, and it looks like we're all good. So I have a nice fluffy jacket for the snow, my sleeping bag and blanket, my iPad and Bible for youth camp, and to make sure nothing gets wet on the road there, thankfully, we got that car topper, and we are ready to go. As you'll see through these videos of the road, the storm actually started coming up even harder, and we started getting into heavier and heavier snow. So it just progressively got worse and worse on our way there. she was there, of course. And so since we got there early and the rest of the youth group wasn't there yet, we couldn't actually go to the camp. So it actually worked out well because my mom got a hotel with Comfort Suites in Prescott Valley, and it was absolutely beautiful. When we got into the entryway of the hotel, there's a fire right there, which we all loved because as we got out, it was a lot colder than we expected. I know, snow, weird, right? But it was a nice little place to get stationed. We all hung out in the hotel room and ate some Chick-fil-A before we had to go over to the camp. From the looks of it, my mom had a pretty good stay in that hotel room because it was really nice and it had a really comfy feel to it. This was our comfy little cabins that we got to stay in at youth camp, and this is the beautiful view out our window in the morning and out behind our cabin. can see, certainly time has passed because my hair is a lot shorter from in the video, but I'm glad that I got to share all of that with you guys because it was absolutely an amazing trip. My cousins hadn't seen snow really at all, and especially like that before, so it was really special to be able to experience that with them, and especially at a youth camp. It was such an amazing experience to get to experience God's beauty in nature and His hand in what He's created out there in the snow and the forest. I just feel absolutely thankful and grateful that I got to experience that, and I got to experience that with my cousins. It was so much fun getting to take photos also of that kind of scenery because I don't get to take photos in that environment very often. So I'm really happy to have gotten to try to take photos in snow, and especially being there and waking up to that kind of sunrise. It was really nice for me to be able to literally just get dressed and go outside and get the photos I want of the sunrise. So even though the trip was a whirlwind of a trip, and even the trip there was kind of crazy, hitting that little bit of the storm, I'm really happy with all of the things that we got to do, and I hope that you all enjoyed getting to see that, because if you're anything like me, that kind of scenery is just like breathtaking. If you liked this video, make sure that you give it a thumbs up and let me know what your favorite part was down in the comments, because I would love to hear what you guys thought about it. Coming up, I'm going to be starting some photo challenges that you can find in the minisodes. I'm really excited because I think those are going to be a lot of fun, and I'm going to get to exercise my creativity. I'm a little bit nervous for them because I have absolutely no idea what I'm going to be doing in the challenges, but that also makes it all the more fun. So keep an eye out for those, and stay tuned for my next travel vlog because the next place we're going is a ghost town. So make sure to hit that subscribe button and that little bell notification so you can be notified when I post that new video. Until next time, much love.